What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Team Solemn Circus live duel. It's on the left side here. We have Kashtira, the big bad meta deck of the format. We're still locking zones. We're not doing the 8 lock no more, but we do have, one Arise Heart, which is pretty crazy, as well as, being able to end on F0 now, which is a pretty hyped card here. And on the right side here, we have Marincess, another Cyber stack. Sean's been on Marincess for such a long time. You guys know him. I think he's taught me everything I know about Marincess, as well as, and I don't know very much, but he's been playing on a long time, with that regional tops way back. Actually, he won regionals with Marincess. We're going to see Kashtira going to go first here. Then special summon out the Fenrir, and they're going to hit it with a Mourner. So he's trying out all these different types, Fun part about Mourner is it can activate under D-Shifter, which is very nice here. And then we're going to be seeing the Kashtira player going to activating Theosis there. I forgot to mention, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Helps the channel a lot. We're on the road to 3K. And after that, we're trying to get to 5K by the end of the year. We're going to be doing lots of fun stuff. New series coming soon as well. And accidentally banished those 3 cards face up, which is kind of unfortunate. Gives your opponent a lot of knowledge from your deck. We're trying lots of stuff, and just let me know in the comment section below what kind of decks. Like, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing a once a month. We're going to be choosing a deck, and I'm going to be learning it the best of my regards. Now we're going to be playing it up against somebody else who's learning a deck. I got the idea from Winner Kills, so shout out to Winner Kills for that. But we're going to be seeing them activate or going to be trying to go for a Rise Heart. It's going to hit with an Imperm. That's going to get hit with a Forbidden Lance there. And you're able to suck up the Theosis. It does have 3 materials, I believe. But yeah, Sean definitely said I should try out Marincess, which I thought could be interesting as well. So I'm mentioning it here. But dealing against an Arise Heart is very difficult. For any Cyber stacks, most Cyber stacks need to touch the graveyard for it to be involved. There's lots of reborning of the graveyard, which is why X-Sister was very good against Mathmech as well as Marincess here. But they're simply going to pass on this, maybe hoping they cannot get OTK'd. They do have one singular set there. They're going to look at it, and, there's 4 cards here, so there's not much to be able to attach. For a second there, I thought he said activate the Arise Heart effect. They are going to activate the effect. Okay, that's crazy to me. Trying to pop that set, maybe not caring what's in there. I mean, Theosis will be able to add back. And then we're going to be seeing especially normal summon or add back Birth, play Birth, normal summon out the Fenrir, hitting it with another Mourner there. They will be able to equip the Forbidden Lance to it. Maybe not wanting to reveal what the set card is. And then we're going to see the Rise Heart being special summoned out here. I'm going to be able to activate the effect there. Going to be hitting it for cost, and Big Bang will be able to special summon out the Kashtira, the Scareclaw Kashtira, which has another effect that people forget about a lot. Negating the effects of the monsters that it attacks is pretty nice. I completely forgot about that effect. I ended up making a big board with Dragoon on the field, and they just attacked into Dragoon and end up negating the Dragoon. That happened as well. Big shout outs to Angus for that. I threw game 3. I somehow forgot the side in Gaming Puppet lock and didn't realize that till I was in the middle of sending off Granganol. So I was already mid combo for it. Yeah, I don't know how I keep screwing up. Missing Cartesias, deciding out Gimmick Puppet going first. Yeah, I definitely am off the ball with my paying attention. I need to double check what I side in and side out, and gotta check my deck list before I play. Really, not struggling with any of these gameplay issues. I'm struggling with just deck off, like just building my deck correctly. Um, but yeah, maybe I just need to slow down a little bit. But going into game 2 here, we're going to be seeing that Marincess will be choosing to go first, most likely. Going to be able to set up a nice board here. I know with wave, it's extremely hard. Like they're on double wave here, as we saw in the profile. But being on double wave is very nice because you're able to like stop the Kashtira stuff, and it doesn't trigger the cash stuff as well. We're going to be seeing a normal summon of the blue tang, and this itself is full combo. It's going to be dumping the Mandarin. And then we'll be able to link away into Blue Slug most likely. And then Blue Slug is going to activate its effects as well as the effect of Blue Tang. And then we're going to be milling here. And we do hit Seahorse and the dive. The dive is so free there. Adding dive is insane because then you can add off of the Sea Angel. You can add Battle Oceans here. And they already have the Seahorse. So I can summon out the Seahorse, link into Sea Angel, which will be able to activate the effect. It's going to get hit with an Ash Blossom, which is kind of unfortunate, but we do have the dive as well. And we have the triple tactic talents here. So we have triple tactic talents. We see Ash, Terraforming, Harpies, as well as Nib. Getting rid of Nib, going to be able to protect the combo there. So I'm leaving them with the Duster, which we can just play around, as well as an Ash Blossom, which is not going to do very much. Going to essentially leave them with Terraforming, and then if we just have a way to stop Terraforming ourselves in a top deck, linking off into Coral Anemone, going for that linking up strategy here. Going for triangle, and then we're going to be seeing the Coral Anemone add back. And we're searching for our first wave here. Being able to stop the effect of one of the Kashtira monsters here. Unless we just normal summon Ash and go for a Baron, which also could be a play. And we're seeing them go for a Bubble Reef, so I guess we're now seeing them trying to draw and make a big body on the field here. And I think Bubble Reef activates during the standby or draw phase. So it'll make it so that the monster is pretty big before they activate. And we're choosing not to go for the spell and trap negates because we know they have Duster in our hand. So with the knowledge of Duster, you have to be able to summon out one of your monsters, so they'll just be able to negate Harpies here, which is not the greatest. So instead, we're going to try to go for a draw there, and end up getting our monster bigger. Then we're see them activate Terraforming, search for Planet. Planet will be able to search here. And then we know they have Fenrir. They end up drawing Fenrir there for turn, which is pretty nice. Searching for Rise Heart here. This would indicate to me that they have a Kashtira in hand, because they're never going to be normal summoning it out just like that. So then it's just with the Fenrir here. And this is where we have to pay attention, because they're going to activate the effect, or they're going to activate Veiler here on the card, which is nice, stopping them from adding any more cards there. And then we're going to normal summon out Ash Blossom here. Then we're going to go for a Baron, but now the Rise Heart is dead. Well, I guess it's not dead, it's off. And they're able to activate the pop effect, chain the wave, and they're able to just negate. They're going to attack for 3,000 here, but now the Baron negate is dead. They will be able to revive off the Fenrir there during the standby phase. I assume it's going to tag out. But they're going to be able to hit it with Imperm before it activates effects. So it's going to not resolve. And then we can special summon out the Coral Anemone as well as Sea Angel by banishing the triangle. And now we know they have Ash Blossom. Now we know they have Ash, Rise Heart, as well as Duster in hand. Or they don't have Ash because they used their Ash. So they have Duster and they have Rise Heart in hand. So We can try to OTK here. I don't know if we will. We do hit off of Blue Tang once again. Very, very nice hit there. And then we get to search for the Battle Ocean. Gonna be able to summon from the deck. And can we OTK is the question here. We need to add back the trap once again. We'll be able to beat over the Baron. Like we have a loaded hand. They pretty much half the top deck into a copy of another, like either Fenrir or Unicorn there. So they're going to be down, or I guess a Kashtira. Any Kashtira could do other than Rise Heart. So I guess they're on they have five in well, 6, 7, 8. I guess there's a 10 out of like a 34 chance they have it. Okay, so because Eddie Birth would do it as well as another planet. So they are, there's 10 out of 34 chances here of drawing it. I guess 33. So 10 out of 33 here, so practically a 30% chance. It's looking like a 28% chance of drawing here into it. And they go for the Zealantis, and they're going for the OTK land. So here we're going to scoop it up, realizing that we're just going to lose this turn, not letting us draw into anything else here. We do see a Blizzard and as well as Book of Moon in the thing, and I know that they're playing Blizzard due to the fact that it stops talents, which is apparently a very hard thing that Cash is losing to. It's just able to like end up killing your board with decks that are able to like trigger your Rise Heart pre and doing anything. Like if you're able to activate like a Silent Mining, discard, and then it's going to be triggering, and then you can just steal the Rise Heart, forcing the opponent to either activate a Rise Heart, or it just outs your Rise Heart. So that's why we're seeing like Lances as well as Blizzards, because it does prevent the being able to be taken by the tactics there, which is why we saw the Lance there in the main deck. A little bit of deck building strategies for you guys. I think it's pretty cool. Blizzard has always been like I remember when that card came out, people were like, this is going to change how decks are built. And then it didn't do anything. It got bought out, and then it didn't do anything. It was like super dirt cheap from Rise of the Duelist. People were like looking for so much. And the thing is people were buying that set so much that they probably have like multiple copies of Blizzard that they just don't even realize about. I know I have at least 2 sets myself. Back when I was trying to get those Fallen of Albaz. I mean, no, it wasn't Fallen of Albaz. It was the Ecclesias and stuff like that. I remember when Fallen of Albaz secret rares were $5 back then. Some people were just handing me them, as well as just searching for like Triple Tactics Talents, which still to this day is a very good card. The Dear Servant was one other one from that set that was just pretty crazy. And then there was cards like Adamantivator Friends in that set. That set like revolutionized modern Yu-Gi-Oh. That was like the first set that like changed how like really the formats were. I think like from recent years, it really started the whole like I don't want to say like Albaz has been meta for the whole time, but like we look at like stuff going like Dogmatica was meta, and then we look at stuff like Tri Brigade was meta. We look at Sprite was meta. Despia was meta. We look at like just a whole bunch of stuff like dragons. Like yes, the meta has not always been a tier 0 format, but since then like it just stepped up the game a lot significantly, and they've always been around in the meta game. So I think it's pretty nice that we see cards like Triple Talents being like essentially like the new version of Ash and Imperms. Just being in almost everyone's deck. These were $100 cards at the time. I think Dropless was also in that set too, which is absolutely insane when you think about that as well. We're going to see them go for the the big play going second here, and they're going to be banishing face up once again. It doesn't banish face up there. I don't know why they keep revealing that. Maybe they just don't care. I don't really know. But we're going to see them banish Big Bang off Rise Heart, and it's going to be able to summon out the Fenrir that was underneath it. Going for the big play combo, this is like essentially just locking zones. I think you lock the zone underneath the other main monster zone there. I think that was a little bit of misplay. You definitely lock the zone underneath the main monster zone, or the extra monster zone here. But they're on the shifter. Like, I don't think they're going to be winning this at all. And it's kind of unfortunate, going into game 3 when you don't open the side deck cards and they just scoop it up here. It's just too much. During the standby phase, Shang will be able to summon out, and it's just like they have Nib even. Like, they weren't winning this. With no side deck card, it's kind of rough. I think that's a Gamma Seal. Yeah, but still you're under shifter, so it's not going to do very much. But yeah, it's very unfortunate there that they ended up hitting those cards, and as well as hitting shifter. Dealing with one of them is bad enough. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. If you want to see some more content like this. I know a lot of people don't really want to see cash, so I'm not featuring as much on the channel, but I thought that was pretty cool and informational, as well as, I want to show off Marincess. But if you guys enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, as well as subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you in the next one. Stay safe. Peace.